DDAmanda is the #1 stock screener and scanner. This is how we're finding these winners early, guys. Simple to use by total beginners. Got advanced features for professional traders. Great support, 1 hour free one-on-one training, and check out these testimonials. I mean, they're off the hook. Guys love this program, and they're making a ton of money.
Nope, gotta go the other way, away from me. It's tricky. Yeah, I need a third hand. Get this thing dialed in. I'm wondering if I can beat it a little bit with the hammer. Straighten it out. Still not right. Watch him break it off. Well, it should bend without it being hot now, I would think. Maybe. Okay, I gotta go this way a tiny bit. At least this way I'll be able to see. If I'm running out of oxygen. Might be running out of oxygen. Looks like it. Yeah, that looks. Still gotta bend that other one. Well, that's pretty close, I think. Yeah, I think I can live with that. Now this one, I think what we'll do is put it in like this. That way I'll be able to tell better where it needs to bend. See how this one has to go that way? A tiny bit. I think I'm almost out of O2, which means I got no gas at all. Alright. Might have just enough gas left to bend this one. This is the last step before graphene. Not too much. Maybe we're good there too. Forgetting which way to turn this. Nope. That is not quite right. Needs to go toward me some. I don't want to bend it when it's cold because I'm afraid it'll break. I'm going to try to hammer it. That's good. I saw it move. A little bit more, I think. Wrong torch. Could have a place to should build a torch stand to keep it on, you know. Let's try that. Alright, I think we can live with that. Seems pretty straight. Alright, onward and upward to graphene. We got these all done. There's one more thing I gotta do, turn the gas off. There's one more thing I gotta do over here that I just realized. I did fill this in with JB Weld for the most part, but you know what? I need to fill this whole crack in, because if I epoxy this, it's going to go in the crack and then I won't be able to lift it off. So I got to break out the JB Weld and then, you know, fill in all this so there's nothing that the epoxy can run into and screw things up. Okay, looks like that's the next step. We're finally getting to graphene. I mean graphite. I mean carbon fiber. Nice day, quiet. There's my wind anemometer that I built that, but the control mechanism fucked up. Okay guys, onward and upward. Well, they're allowing Ukraine to fire missiles into fucking Russia. And Putin has said, guys, if you do that, we are going to bomb or hit where they're coming from, which is Poland. Because what they do is they get it all set up in Poland, and then they move them to the programming to Ukraine, and then all Ukraine does is push the fucking button. We do all the targeting, God knows what else, you know. I love JB Weld. So, as soon as they do that, Putin is going to hit Poland. And then the shit will really, really, really hit the fan. So, I hope I get this done before World War III breaks out. Because Russia doesn't fuck around. When they say something, they mean it. You know, that's their red line. As opposed to us, I don't think we have red lines, we got fucking pink lines. You know. Biden especially, he wouldn't know red line if he fucking saw one. JB Weld, baby. Accept no substitutes. You know? Strongest glue known to man. That's enough. I had a putty knife. There it is. I gotta fill in this crack all the way down. And here too. I can't have that epoxy sinking in there. Razor blade. I might have a problem with the sanding here. I think that's good. And when it dries, I'll sand it smooth. I'll let this set up overnight. Okay guys, wait, what's this? On another spot. Onward and upward, using a razor blade for a scraper. That's pretty cool, right? Looks really well. Oh, I could use my finger. Sand this. Okay guys, onward and upward. Tomorrow we work on graphene. Graphite. Carbon fiber. Okay. I did the JB Weld trick on this. I'm going to sand it a little bit. Let me work on that some more. And we have another issue here. Yeah, I got it straight this way. But you know what? It's not straight that way. This needs to come down, this needs to come up to where this is a 90 here. And then if you look through, this here is a little bit off center too, so we got to bend that out. So let's work on that. And I'm going to use, instead of, I don't know what I was using, pliers, but I got this little tube here that we can use to bend it once I get it red hot. So let's play with that. I got a new O2 tank in case we run out. So a little bit of acetate, a little bit of O2, maybe a little more O2. Cock-a-doodle-doo. See if we can get this first one ready to start building our wings. I got this thing, I drilled it out. Let's work on this first one here. I'm gonna break it off. Bring this one up. Let it go a little more. Oh, this stupid cloths. Let's see what we got here. A little bit more. Too much. Looks pretty good, I hope. I'll put it on the board and see how she looks. Off with the acidity, off with the O2. Turn off the tanks so we don't lose all the fluid. Might as well leave this up here. I don't think that's still not quite right, is it? Is that a 90? I don't think that's a 90. We lost a little bandage there. A little bit more. That steel should be pretty soft now, I'm thinking. I don't want to break it. This grade 8 is funky stuff. I'm getting closer. Damn it. Don't break. Ooh. There we go. Yeah, see that? Sticking up. I forgot to bend that other one over. Still needs to go down a little bit. Tricky stuff, huh? I think I need to mark this. Well, let's see. I'm gonna mark 4 inches in on each one so I can get it parallel. But when it gets installed, when it gets put into the wing, it's going to be out here. Okay? That's where it's going to live. Let's see what a mark does. 4 inches. I think I can shit can this Sharpie here. That's about done. This has to be right. That's pretty good. I think this back one is a little, needs to go that way a little bit. To the left. Anyway, let me figure this out. But that's the idea. Once we get this thing here, then we can start graphiting. Carbon fibering. Okay, onward and upward. Okay, it is graphene day. Yay! Finally, after a lot of work, 39 episodes, we're at the graphene level. The graphite. The carbon fiber level. So I got this sanded, and it's smooth. I don't feel any bumps. I filled in these voids with JB Weld. So step 1 is part all paste number 2. There's a real good video on YouTube it's called Wet Lay. Just do a search, and he's got all the examples. By the way, I love these fucking things. You know, instead of using a screwdriver or some bullshit, you know, this is, designed for paint. Ooh, look at that, it's pretty blue. I've got some paper towel here. Let's grab some wax, and we'll wax this baby. We'll wax the whole thing. Well, this goes a long way. Wax, wax, wax. Now you're supposed to let it get hazy and then buff it, but you know what? I can't tell if it's gonna get hazy. How am I supposed to know, right? Man, it doesn't take much. I think I'm going to put on 2 layers though, and then I've got some other stuff for parting that I'm going to use on top of this. What this does is it allows the graphene, the carbon fiber, it allows it to, release the epoxy. Wow, that's it, huh? Damn, this is going to last me years, because I don't know how much carbon fiber I'm going to be doing, but it's probably not going to be that much unless I go into production on this baby. So let's let that dry a little bit. And over here I've got the epoxy ready. And there's the other release agent, and then there's the epoxy and the hardener. So I'll let that dry a little bit, and then I'll buff it, and then maybe I'll put another layer on, come to think of it. So I don't know where Hazy is. Kind of hard to tell. Well, let's just do it. It probably didn't take that long. I can feel it's kind of rough. So, ooh, there it's smooth there. They say if you wait too long, it'll be too hard to buff out. It's pretty slick. Yeah, I'm going to put another layer on. This is nice and smooth, but this is melamine, but it's a little bit rough. Na 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 na. What else is happening? Oh yeah, fucking Israel decided they were gonna rescue some hostages. So they used that pier, you know, that pier that they built to supposedly supply humanitarian aid to the starving Gazans. Well, they put a fucking aid truck on that sucker and rolled it off the pier, and it was full of United States Special Forces and Israeli Special Forces, and they rolled this truck into, I don't know, some market in Rafah, and killed 200 people, supposedly rescued 4 hostages. In the process, they killed 3 of them. One of them's an American. So, you know, 200 more Palestinians dead. God knows how many are injured. And I don't know, I would call that a failure, wouldn't you? Crazy shit, man. It's just amazing. Blows my mind that these bastards can get away with this genocide bullshit, you know? It's just crazy. You should see I don't know if you have seen, see the pictures coming out of goddamn Gaza. I mean, babies burned, women, kids burned to death. It's just horrific. I don't know when you'll be watching this. Maybe you'll be watching this. Right, today's June 9th, 2024. And, you know, down the road, a few years down, whenever you might be watching this, Israel committed genocide and got away with it. Or they're trying, you know, they're trying to kill everyone they can. That's their plan. Kill every Palestinian they can. Disgusting. And we're giving them the bombs. They couldn't do it without us, you know? They could not do it without us. We're giving them all the weapons, and I guess Special Forces people now too. 200 people killed to rescue 4 hostages. And I'm not even sure if they actually, you know, they say they rescued them, but they never released the names. Check that out. They never released the names of the ones they supposedly rescued. So I think the whole thing was bullshit. It was just an excuse to go in there and kill more fucking civilians and kids and women, and I don't know, shit. Okay, well, I think I'm gonna just polish this. It's kind of warm. I don't think it takes that long to haze up. And it feels pretty slick. Feels pretty slick. Okay, so that's done. So now, let's get some graphene. Let's take out some graphene, otherwise known as carbon fiber, and lay out how much we're going to need. For this one wing. Actually, we're not even going to need that much. We're going to need about that much. So I'm going to cut it. Ooh. Where am I going to cut it? I guess I'll cut it right about here. Maybe I'll make it a little bit longer, you know, to it's supposed to line it up too. Cut it right about there. I guess if it's a little bit longer, it won't really matter, will it? Because I'm going to have to trim some off anyway. I got to trim anyway. So, I wonder if I should mark that. I think I got a marker here. Yeah, this baby.
Everybody that tries DDAmanda absolutely loves her. These are all unsolicited, by the way. We didn't even ask people. I love you guys. Yeah, I love the program. So worth it. Probably made 500K. This guy's up 30K. Having everything I need to research on one page is definite time saver. Single day, 1525 profit. 15K on my first DD. Look at this guy. I don't know what to think about this one, man. This guy says he made 30 million. Read this shit. I don't know. He sounds kind of legit. I fucking love DDAmanda. Your program is the best tool I've ever used in the last 21 years. It just goes on and on. Okay, if you trade stocks, or if you're even thinking about trading stocks, this is for you guys. This is what you need. This is DDAmanda. It's the #1 stock screener and scanner that's out there. And it uses both user input and AI to find and research winning stocks. And this is, it says right here, easy enough to use by total beginners. There's really no learning curve at all. You can be finding stocks within about 5 minutes after you log in. And it also has a lot of advanced features that are used by professional traders. Our mission is to help you make money by investing in stocks. That's the bottom line. That's what you want from something like this, Now, I use this all the time, and I've found some amazing runners. You've got here, look at this. They give you 1 hour of free one-on-one training and instant support. Having good support on a program is just so critical, I mean, here's their phone number right here. You can just call and text. They've got some testimonials here. I want to show you these because they're pretty amazing. I mean, look at this. This is what people think of her. I love you guys. Yeah, I love the program. This guy made 500K. This guy's up 30K. Everything I need to research. I wasn't even in Amanda one week, and he made 10,000 bucks. So these testimonials, it just goes on and on here. So anyway, they've got if you want to try, look at all these features. Dollars traded, 7 MA crossovers, all sorts of stuff. But they've got an $8 a day trial subscription, so you can check her out and see if you like her. And then some other subscription levels here. Anyway, I highly recommend this, guys, and do check it out and make some money.